this video is gonna be about how to actually relax. Okay, because what I found is you could make much more progress in your goals, in your self improvement, in your whatever in your life, if you knew how to actually relax. We think that being disciplined is all about working hard. It's all about grinding yourself to death every day and working on this goal, working on this one thing. But it also takes discipline to relax properly. So does that mean like you could play video games, you could drink, and do all of these bad habits, stay up late at night and just scroll? Because for you that is relaxing, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for most people that is what relaxing is like, laying down in bed and scrolling. But no, that's not relaxing, because the literal term, the literal definition of relaxing is lowering your heart rate. Okay, and what scrolling, what playing video games, what watching movies, what drinking, and it's not like relaxing, bro. It's overstimulating, and it's gonna fuck you up. Like if you do it at night and you wake up early in the morning, yeah, you're gonna have bad sleep, and that in turn, makes you lose progress. Let's say you worked hard all day on your whatever it is that you're working at, and you say to yourself, I worked hard all day, and I kind of deserve to just play a bit of video games, just 1 hour of video games, But so let's be honest here, it's not 1 hour. It's usually just more than that. It's more than that. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. You have to log in. You have to adjust your settings or whatever. You have to power on your computer. You have to call your friends or whatever. It's not gonna be 1 hour, bruh. That goes the same for like drinking or eating junk food or scrolling. I'll just scroll for 3 minutes. It's just not the case. And I know that some of you will not agree with me, but for those that do agree with me, you can comment down below, because this is exactly my case here, bro. Because what I found is, if I play like, video games, what usually ends up happening is, I play for like an hour, or even just 30 minutes. By that point, my mind would be like, be all overstimulated. So I'm gonna look for other things that I can do, to, keep on that overstimulating state. And usually, what happens is, I scroll on social media. You end up doing a lot of the bad habits. Following the 30-minute gaming session. That is really the fucking truth, man. For like, I don't know about you, but I end up going into the spiral, playing video games, and after that scrolling on social media, and after that laying down in bed, and after that, gooning. Then you might ask, so what should I do to relax? Of course, find hobbies that lower your heart rate. Some examples would be, what I do is I go fishing, I read some books, I listen to like lo-fi music, stare at a fucking wall, bro. There's this like term circulating around the internet. I think it's called raw dogging. I don't know what it means, but it probably means just like staring at a wall just like this, and it kind of fixes your attention span. That's the same with meditation, because when you're meditating, you're literally focused on the breath, and you train your mind to focus. And having focus nowadays is really a blessing. I think I have ADHD. For the people that aren't like me, they can play video games, they can eat junk food, but after that, they'll be fine. And what I say is, I'm jealous of you, dude, if you're like that, because I can't do it. I can't do it. After I play a bit of video games, after I watch a bit of like, social media, reels, I'll end up, staying on the platform, playing the video game for like hours on end. So once you do find something that lowers your heart rate, like journaling, like fishing, like reading, like meditating, what you'll notice is your heart rate will, of course, lower. You can actually wind down now, you know? Your mind is gonna be more at peace now. Because when you're journaling, it's fucking boring, bro. We have big goals like this. These are all my goals, bro. You really need to fucking remove all the fucking distractions. It's not about adding more habits to your habit tracker, like what I'm doing here. I have like a habit tracker. It's not about adding habits, it's about like removing the distractions. I like to think about relaxing as like setting your spawn point for tomorrow, so that when you relax, when you rest at night, your character, your video game character, you wake up with your mana bars, your health at max. Playing video games, scrolling on social media, watching movies, watching Netflix, you know, gooning, whatever. It's too fucking addicting, man. And what ends up happening, even if you do it in the afternoon, is, okay, let's say that you finish all your fucking work, okay? Tomorrow, when you're gonna work, you're gonna fucking hate your work, man. And the thing that you're gonna look forward to for the rest of the day is that one session where you can relax. Think about you actually enjoying your work. Work does not seem like work anymore if you like throw these addictions, this overstimulating stuff to the side. And I don't see any fucking reason why you shouldn't do that if you have big goals. If you're broke as fuck like me, and you like, you know, have time to scroll on social media, man, it's gonna be so harder. It's gonna be so much harder. Those things that I mentioned, those are gonna steal your energy that was supposed to be for working towards your goals. So yeah, you should delay gratification. We've heard this term all the time. It becomes cliche now, but it's so fucking true. I'm speaking to my past self here, and even to myself now, that I don't have the poster, but I have it on my wall in my previous room, that says that delay your gratification, man. Make your future self happier. You shouldn't be stealing the fucking fun for your future self, because, you know, your future self will hate you for that. Your future self should be proud of you right now. Okay, and I think that if you quit these overstimulating stuff, you're working towards your goals, bruh, I think that your future self will really fucking thank you in the future, or, you know, in the moment, or whatever. It's so abstract, I don't really fucking know what I'm talking about, but the point here is you need to fucking delay gratification, bruh. You need to fucking delay gratification. And that's all, baby. Let's go. God bless you, bruh. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip from my coffee. Really shit, bruh. I wish my eyes could speak what my heart feels for you, cause my lips can lie on what is true, okay? My eyes couldn't, okay? Cause even if I close them, I could still see you. All right, let's go.